What's up, Bishop? How you doing today, man? Yeah, figure that one out, huh? You're closer to the seaboard. You should be lighter than me. You're more east. Yeah, I gotta run back down to Mac's house shop today, which sucks because I ain't really plan on going back down there this week. It is 230 miles one way. So I gotta go all the way down here because I forgot my computer down here the other day, and I can't do nothing without it. Oh, I'm so upset. So, might as well make a day out of it. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it ends up being a whole 7 hours of driving, 8 hours of driving time by the time you're done. But I do get to see my boy Vic today. I think he's gonna pop his head in down there at one point. It could. I could have been down your guys' way and forgot it, you know? Right now, the area I'm in right now, this is all the suburbs and outskirts of Cleveland. I don't know if you can hear the vibration in my truck. I done chucked a wheel up weight or something yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, I threw a wheel weight or something. I don't know. It's kind of irritating. So anything over 75, she starts to get violently shaky. But I guess that means I just keep better fuel mileage. Well, see, I just got 20s on the truck. So, I mean, it's nothing outrageous. I'm not running big mud tires. But I will tell you, from here on out, and I used to do this when I ran the big off-road tires and stuff, and I'll do it now. I'm not running wheel weights no more. I'm going powder balance. I'm going to put the bag of BBs in my tire, have them seal it up, same way they do with the semi-trucks. Roll with it. They self-balance. I used to get like 30,000, 40,000 miles out of a set of off-road tires, which is unheard of. But you gotta watch the beats sometimes. Depends on what you get. You know, like back in the day when I used to do it, you had to make sure that you put in a special screened valve core stem, and you had to use a line that was on a dryer because you didn't want to get water and it'd clump up because it was real powdery and stuff like that. But yeah, wheel beads, great way to go. especially if you got bigger tires. Speaking of tires, I gotta call up. I gotta call Junior up here later on today. Kind of hoping maybe he can get me a deal on tires, and I gotta order tires. Well, I was getting a semi truck full. Well, they are bringing the Vivo up. I need to order tires for 6 cars. It's called 24 tires, man. That's a semi truck load of tires. Fortune just in installation fees. Good Lord. A truck needs tires, a 2 work van needs tires. Bel Air needs tires. There's 4. My kids' cars need tires. 5, 6, there's 7 tires. That's 28 tires, man. Holy crap. Yeah. I just got done putting shocks on one of the 1-ton vans because I just happened to be driving down the road next to it one day. It looked like a little basketball just bouncing down the road, and I mean, it was like 1,000 miles an hour that thing was bouncing. And yeah, we need front shocks on that thing. Right? I hate buying tires. Yeah, your cheap junk garbage tires are $100 a piece. You know, back when I was a kid, I first got my license, and they used to have a sale: buy 3, get your 4th one free. And you'd walk out of there spending $200 on a set of tires. Nice set of tires. So I need to get three size was that? It was like 305 40 305 40 20s. The rear, something around the same size for the front, but I think it was like a 245 45 or something like that. It wasn't 315 30. I don't know. The tire that I got 20 by 9.5 inch rims on the back of Pandora. They're 18 by 8s in the front. Yeah, talk about rolling on a set of steam rollers, huh? The back tires, it's like Corvette tire size, man. Yeah, but so that car's got in the rain. So now with this exit right here, if I to go left, if I went left at that exit, that's 15 minutes away from Summit Racing. Yeah, no, we won't be driving that car in the rain. But, you know, I'm going to tell you straight up, though. That car is done to a high level. I would say the first year, I'll be pretty picky on what I drive in. Second year, rain's not going to stop me. I will say that if it's raining out, I'm not going to pull it out and go driving just because it's raining out. But it's not going to stop me from driving it if there's rain in the forecast. Now, if it says it's going to be downpouring all day and the skies are big, giant overcast and everything else, I ain't taking it out. But I'm not going to dictate my driving and my enjoyment on the weather, on the rain percentage, you know. They say it's 50-60% chance of rain, and I'm gonna drive the car. I'm gonna drive the car. Now they say it's 100% chance, man, you're gonna get wet. I might think about it, but I'm not gonna let it. They're always worried about, oh, is it going to rain? Is it going to do this? Man, it doesn't matter if it's going to rain or not, man. Just go out and drive it. The first couple of rains of the spring, get the road salt off the road. Go out and hammer down. Actually, you know what? The only ones I've seen on your videos are just some of the ones you've been tinkering with. I haven't really seen any of the really nice ones. You're gonna have to get on there and do a collection walk around or something. I'd like to see some of that. That'd be a good video, man. Dad, I thought you said that you had a couple squirreled away that were real nice. No, I did go look at I went out and looked at another early 2000s Passat yesterday. I love those cars. Especially the all-wheel drive 4Motion ones. Man, them things are tanks. Absolute tanks. This was can't remember the year. It was the last year that they put the W8 in the Passat. I think it was like an 03 or an 04. But it was a W8 Passat, 4Motion wagon. See, I've had a couple of W6 autos. I've had one W8, and that W8 was a beast. And I'd really like to get another one. Now, that being said, the only one I ever had to do any kind of real engine work to was the W6. So, that'd be cool. Hey, actually, them little Volkswagen turbos, and you turn them things up. You start tuning on them things, you can really stretch that rubber band tight. So anyway, the W6, I had to put timing belts on it, and I had a AC compressor that was going bad. I mean, I had to get in the front end of that car a couple of times. And it's like a 3-hour procedure to put that thing in quote-unquote service position, which means take the bumper cover off, unbolt the front core support, pull it out. Now, I didn't pull it all the way out, I just kind of hinged it, because I didn't feel like disconnect all the AC lines when I didn't have to connect them. I just kind of opened it up like a door. Good Lord, you say 5 of them? So, yeah, that was not fun, man. And of course, you know, I changed the water pump and all that other stuff when I was in there, because I ain't going back in over a water pump and a thermostat. Nice. Besides, but you got that one, right? Now see, I've always liked the VW wagons. The wagons and the Volkswagen wagons and the Audi, not very far off. I had it was a A6 all-road. I like German cars. Besides, 390s Jettas, cool. 190s Golf, 2 Beetles. Yeah, I got a few. Yeah. Vic over with Diecast Dreams. He's got, I want to say it's a 2005 Golf. Or no. Was it a Golf or a Rabbit? I can't remember. One of them tiny little ones. So 90s Jettas, which ones? Now the 90s Jettas, those are fun. Which ones do you have of the Jettas? I've only ever had one Jetta. It was back in high school. I'm gonna say it was like a 92 Wolfsburg edition. That was a fun little car. Boy, I did not know what I had back then. Then again, 92 Jetta back in the late 90s, that was just a used car. Anything special about the Jettas? Yeah, I think it would be fun to just go through all your stuff and say, hey, this is what this is. This is what's special about this. This is why this car is such a hunk of shit. You know what I mean? Alright, so this was about 12 years ago. I had a buddy of mine that had I want to say it was late 80s Golf. It was the it looked like a Yugo. Small little one, little hatch, square brick. He pulled in. Now I knew he was doing some work to this thing. And he pulled in, and this thing, man, sounded like a rotary engine running. And we got out on the road, man. We were at 100 before he could even think about it. I think he ended up turning 11 seconds or something like that in that car. That was a quick car. Yeah, I don't know. It was, yeah, no, it was a Rabbit. It was a Rabbit. Yeah, like, no, this thing was like, Rabbits. I had an 82 Rabbit one. That little car was indestructible. I bought it for 25 bucks. And we drove it for like 2 weeks. And it only stopped, we only stopped driving it because the manual transmission had kind of exploded. Somebody had done something at one point, knocked a big giant hole in the side of the case, so we kind of just take our bottle of gear lube and dump it in and run it. Well, eventually we ran it so dry gear lube that she just said, I give up. I thought you said, I thought that was 10.7 and a quarter. I didn't see the eighth part there. I'm Aussie. Come to the hairpin. Well, this is all national forest through here. Get a lot of flip semi trucks right here. Talk show coming on called Rover's Morning Glory. They got something on Sirius. No, iHeart. Rover's Morning Glory. It's funny. It's good. I got the Sirius. This guy's talk show. They run half-hour segments before they go to ad. It's not that pre-recorded stuff either, like Bob and Tom. It's actually really good. Streaming on RoverRadio.com. Rover's Morning Glory. I know he's syndicated in like 10 different markets or something like that. He's actually pretty big.
Look at this, she gives me like this look like, oh, yeah, I know people are eating it. I know. o'clock in the morning.
Okay, don't be crabby at me.
I'm crabby as shit too. She's like,
But yeah, I see the emails.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
No more emails required. We have people on it. For whatever reason, I don't know what's going on exactly, but people are working on it. All right. Good enough. Let's see. Yeah, so I didn't get a whole lot of sleep, so I'm a little bit crabby today. So just stay out of my way, douche. I don't want to see any looks. I don't want to see any eye rolls. I don't want to see any head bobs. I don't want to, whatever you're doing over there with that face of yours.
Face of yours?
Let's see here. Let me read you some email. I did just read a thing about how you need sleep and how if you don't get sleep, it's going to cause this, that, and the other. I've never gotten any. I mean, I've never had, other than on a Friday and Saturday night, I don't think I've had a good night's sleep in 30 years. On Friday and Saturday, I'll sleep all night. I'll sleep until noon the next day, but during the week, maybe this is taking a toll on me. Let's see, Mike writes, can anyone keep Jeffrey from wearing shirts too small for himself? It's hard to watch RMG TV with his pre-diabetes gut sticking out so far. The shirt's a perfect fit. Yeah, there he is. He's this is the shirt that he picked up at Roverfest wearing. An unofficial, unlicensed Roverfest shirt, and he's just wearing a bootleg t-shirt. And he's walking around in this thing. Now he's literally twiddling his thumbs here, which people love. They can't get enough of him twiddling his thumbs. They think that's so cool. Alan writes, Rover, as you can probably guess, I was laughing my ass off at your description of the poop incident. Sometimes your delivery is perfect, and the pause followed by, I have a decision to make, almost sent me off the road. I was laughing so hard. Yeah, I did have a decision to make. I had a little, the seal broke, the dam broke as I was entering the garage. And the decision I had to make was, do I stay here in the garage and just finish, just let the floodgates open, or do I try to make it approximately 25 feet inside the house to a bathroom? I chose the latter. And I chose wrong. Wait, you wish you would have just... Yeah, I could have got pressure washer out, just throwing the clothes out right there. I think that would have been better. I'll tell you what, it couldn't be any worse than what I do have going on at my house. I was outside the other day. And I don't know if I ever told you, but one time I saw like a pile of poop right outside my front door on the patio. I go, what is this? It's not human poop, I could tell. But it was like a pile, it looked like a pile of sort of running, I mean, it looked like almost diarrhea, a diarrhea pile. So I go back on the camera and I look at that. It's a raccoon. Just took a dump right there.
Nice.
Just right there. Well, I was walking around. Raccoons have decided that they're going to use the rocks that are surround my house. You know, I have like a little path of rocks. I don't know, path is not the right, what's the right word for this? I'm not a landscaper, but you know how you have, a lot of people have mulch or surrounding like the edge of their house along the beds or whatever, you know, and the perimeter of the house. Well, the perimeter around my house is all lava rock. Raccoons have decided they're going to use that as their toilet. And so there is an inordinate amount of, actually just one pile would be an inordinate amount as far as I'm concerned, but there are countless piles of raccoon crap. They're just crapping. They're using this like a porta potty.
In the lava rocks?
All over, yes, in the lava rocks.
That's not easy to pick up because I bet it goes in between the lava rocks.
It's impossible to pick up. You can't pick this up.
What if you just set a lava rocks, you'd kindle it or
outside, I was looking at some stuff because I got another issue. I got some carpenter bees that are now burrowing into the wood, into the, what kind of wood is that, Charlie? You're a woodsman. What kind of wood is that they like to burrow into?
I think they'll do any wood.
They really, cedar. They really like the cedar, yeah. They're burrowing into that. So I was out there looking at that and figuring out, okay, what's my next move here? This is a problem. They're just burrowing holes all in the wood around my house. And the days I'm out there, man, it stinks. They checked my pants, of course, after the incident the other day, but looking around, there's so many piles of red crap around surrounding my house. I don't know what is it.
Do you sit on your back deck? Do you have a back deck or a back porch?
I have a back patio. I sit in the
Sit out
Three
there?
Seasons room too.
But you don't sit outside in the back patio area?
Oh,
Does it make you smell it when you're sitting outside?
no, I smelled it by the front door. I mean, it's that pungent. Since you're the raccoon whisperer, you just let them live in your garage or whatever. Now, what should I do here?
I'll move out. It's our house now.
I see. You're taking over.
That's right.
What about pressure washing those rocks?
Oh, there you go. Problem. They're lava rocks, so they're extremely light. You pressure wash them, they just go flying through the yard.
Never gonna hurt your mulch.
Mulch is bad too. I was looking yesterday and I go, I think I'm just gonna rip out everything. All these trees, all this land. Forget it. I'm sick of this stuff. It's too much work. It never looks good. Weeds are coming up through the
Hair. He says I'm just gonna chop it all off.
I've had enough of this. I want a pixie cut.
What would you replace it with? Cement?
That's right, yeah. I'm gonna turn my front yard into a parking lot. I don't know what I would do. There's so many raccoons. Like the most parasites and contagions. This is not something you want laying around your house.
Thanks.
I watched a medical detective show where a guy was about to lose his legs. They couldn't figure out what was infecting him. Turns out he walked through raccoon crap